Hey everyone, Miss Reimer here with Music Teacher Message. So it's been a while since I've posted a video and I'm really sorry about that. I've actually taped several videos. I just got stuck on the editing part. But this is my epic 4th of July video that I was super pumped to tape. And then I got sick on July 5th and just all kinds of weird things have happened in the last, I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already. But so here comes 4th of July at the lake. Hope you enjoy. Now, before we go any further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do it right now. And then if you have subscribed already, thank you. We'll talk at the end about our goals for subscribers. So this video was kind of different in that it's a vlog, but I didn't talk to the camera like at all on 4th of July pretty much. So it was just me taping things, and then I'm going to just kind of explain what you're about to see right here. It's a nice peaceful night on the lake. Really not a lot of stuff going on here. So I thought I would just come down here and explain some things before I show you the different clips. Some of what you're going to see here is very self-explanatory. You don't really need me to say much, but some things I felt the need to comment here and there. So I didn't want to do it at the time, obviously, and kind of disturb everyone who was around me at the parade, which is why I'm doing it here in my comfy red chair. Here we go. So here starts the Harbor Springs 4th of July parade. Now, something we always kind of get a kick out of at the Harbor Springs Parade is the little wiener dogs. They usually have a ton of these things, and they'll dress them up in little like 4th of July outfits, and they just like take over the streets, and they all just go running past us. It's so much fun. So they call them like the All-American hot dogs, I think. So there's always at least one dressed like a hot dog, but usually it's just like red, white, and blue and stuff like that. It's super fun. Now, this year at the parade, it was like ridiculously hot. It was like, I don't know, upper 90s at least, and really, really humid. It's kind of hard to read it in the recording, but there's a sign on the front that says "Too hot to trot," because they were worried that it was too hot for these poor little dogs to be running down the street. So they had them just sitting on the back of this truck, which not as much fun, but I thought it was very smart, keep the dogs safe and healthy and everything, because it was really, really hot. So anyway, we still got to see the dogs, just wasn't quite the same.
There you go.
Here's the Harbor Springs High School Marching Band, and do you recognize the song that they're playing? So hopefully you guys recognized it. That was Grand Old Flag, which we sang at school. So if you're one of my students, you should have gotten that right. Alright, now there are certain things in these parades that we typically see, one of which is old cars, super cool cars. Let me show you some of those right now.
Hey, Dan, how about that?
Now, one of my favorite, I was gonna say acts, but one of my favorite things that we see in the Harbor Springs Parade is we usually get bagpipes, and they weren't there this year. Not cool, guys. It's the one time a year where I really get to hear some good bagpipes. I love bagpipes, and they weren't there. I pouted for a while because I was really looking forward to it, and they weren't there. So hopefully next year, but can't show you that, unfortunately. Alright, now, in between the parades, we had lunch and we went back to our place and just kind of hung out and goofed off and whatever. And then we went to the Petoskey parade. So here we go for Petoskey. Now, what I really love about these little parades is that they're just a lot of fun, and it's just kind of this fun, like, small town kind of parade feel to them. So we have things like the Boy Scouts. Now watch this little girl in the back. She's about to do the splits on the street. I've never seen anyone do the splits just in the middle of the parade, just right there on the ground. So watch for her. She's towards the back.
Oh, these kids right here. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Hey. Here comes a Ghostbuster.
Alright, this thing I saw in the parade last year and I thought it looked like so much fun. And these kids in the video, I don't know if they were like hot or if they were tired or bored or what, I don't know. But they just looked like they weren't having any fun. And then I saw there was one little compartment thingy that was open and I was like, man, I wish I could jump in that right now and join them. Doesn't this thing look like fun? Alright, so the Petoskey marching band, so once they've finished the parade route and they end up back at the high school, they'll like get rid of their instruments, and then some of them are in the Petoskey steel drum band, which is super cool. Where I live and teach, there's a couple of steel drum bands, but there's something different about this group. I've never seen a group with this type of setup, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second, but it's absolutely incredible. The sound isn't nearly as good on this recording as it was in person. I was kind of bummed about that. Yeah, it's hard to capture just how fun they are. The crowd just gets super into it. But anyway, this is how the whole parade ends, is the Petoskey steel drum band. Now, once the parade was done, because the parade does this kind of like rectangular shape, there's a park in between these two streets where the parade is going on. And so they were all done and my mom was like, hey, do you want to run across the park and go tape the band on the other street? And I was like, no, it's okay, we're done, let's go. And she was like, no, it's okay, we'll wait for you. I was like, yes! So my dad and I like ran through this like back alley to get to this other street so we could record the steel drum band one more time. And so they're doing a different song right here. So I hope you enjoyed the Petoskey parade. The last part of the day was just fireworks on our lake, and somebody different is doing it. It used to always be this one house, and then they sold their place last year. So it was somebody else, and they had this like barge out floating in the lake, and it was pretty incredible. It was very yeah, it was a professional setup for sure. It was really cool. So I'm just gonna show you just the grand finale of the fireworks, so that in case you didn't get to see fireworks for your 4th of July, you can see some here.
Yeah, I like those. Those are neat.
Now, if you enjoyed this video or any of my other videos, please make sure that you have subscribed if you can. If you can give me a thumbs up, I would love that. I'd love to read your comments. Whenever people comment, I really try hard to comment back, but I definitely read every single comment. So for this one, I'm curious what you guys did for 4th of July. So in the comments right now, please go down and send me a comment and let me know what you did to celebrate the 4th of July. Alright, now we are trying to grow this channel together, you and I, right? And I said in my last video that if we get to 200 subscribers before I leave the lake, that I will jump in the water in regular clothes, okay? Jeans and everything, okay? So you have to get me up to 200 subscribers though, because I won't be able to do that much longer. So before the offer expires, please try to find somebody that you can talk nicely into subscribing for me. One last thing, very important. Are you listening? Tomorrow, which actually might be today depending on when you view this video, but July 17th is my birthday. Haven't totally decided what I'm gonna do to celebrate my birthday, but it's gonna be epic. So that video will be coming out shortly. See you soon. Bye.